My alliance and I are on a call. We're solidifying the vote and everything, and the vote is going to be Joe. Now, I had been working on Karen throughout the day, being like, you're good, I'm not voting for you, which I wasn't. I still have no plans to vote for Karen right now. And my alliance consists of me, Andrew.
I think it's amazing because Joe thinks he's running this entire game, and he might be the most clueless person here.
Pook.
What's the tribal gonna look like, this and that. We already had the plan to go Joe. So we're coming up with everything, saying what we're gonna say. Denny's a little worried, you know, as she should be, because she's going to flip on her people right off the bat. And we hear bring, bring.
John.
These Russell Hands players thought we were idiots. They actually thought that we would just take what they were saying and go with it. Playing into their egos has been perfect for us.
Philip.
It was just crazy. It was awesome. You know, he's sitting there just pretty much getting himself voted out.
And Denny.
So last night, the wildest thing happened before Tribal Council. I was actually on a Zoom call with McKenna, John, Mikey, Andrew, and Phil. And guess who video chatted McKenna at that time? Joe. Joe said that McKenna had to work with him to vote out Mikey. And the reason why was because Mikey wasn't willing to communicate one-on-one with Karen. It was like saying, newsflash, Karen's my number one in this game, and if you're not willing to talk to her or work with her, you gotta go. Not smart.
Denny's giving us all the details from what she's getting from the TRHS members. Then I get like this frantic text from Joe, I want to say about hour and a half to an hour before Tribal. Are you free to talk? Can you jump on a call? So I'm like, yeah, what's up? He's like, can we video chat? It's like, not a problem. So I tell the rest of the group, all right, I'm gonna mute you guys and put the phone up so you guys can hear everything that Joe is saying. I'm just stroking Joe's ego at this point.
He's trying to dictate everybody's game. He's trying to come at me, this and that, and it's just, that's not what you do. You don't dictate somebody's game. We're a tribe, meaning we all work together. We all move forward together. So they're on the phone, and McKenna's trying to not laugh. She's looking at me and Denny laughing our asses off. And Joe's just sitting here just killing himself, making himself sound stupider, and stupider.
He's just lays it all out there, how Pook is going to go. They're going to go to Rocks. All 5 of them are strong to want to get rid of him.
I highly doubt any of them are willing to go to Rocks for each other. So I told Joe, I was like, I don't feel comfortable jeopardizing a little bit of my game and voting for a specialist. So do you mind if I just throw a rogue vote, like for Denny? And that would make their 5 versus our 4 versus my 1. Their 5 would win out.
Man, I just can't believe how he thinks he could run the tribe and be the boss of this tribe. And he thinks he could just dictate what's gonna happen.
So, sorry, Joe. We're not as dumb as you may think we are.
Oh, let's just hope I'm not on the receiving end of a call like that, because that's going to be embarrassing.
You know, he's sitting there just pretty much getting himself voted out.
If they did any research on me at all, is that they should know I went to film school. I've taken acting classes. Homegirl can act.
Joe, have you not seen what happens when people try to come at our tribe? I mean, come on. Wait, I guess you haven't seen it because you were the first boot.
The vote should have been either a 5-5 tie, which is, I think, what I expected, with the possibility of maybe one of them flipping on our side to get Pook out, because I don't know. Who's more trustworthy? If you gotta choose someone, you want to choose Joe or Pook? Like, what universe do you choose Pook in that situation? One of the Russell Hantz people flipped, and it was either Denny, Ben, or Christian. All eyes are on Christian because he's like, I mean, we voted him out. Like, we didn't technically vote him out, but we all voted for him, so he doesn't trust any of us, understandably. Denny knew I was very close with Joe, so I could understand why she might think it's a good idea to separate that pair. But I don't think she would do that on a first vote. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, and Joe, Denny, and I seemed pretty tight. I don't know. I'm suspicious. It could have been Ben. But one of them is lying, and I don't like that. I don't know. Like, when a little kid, like, messes something up and then, like, tries to claim that they didn't do it, even though there's, like, a big pile of evidence and there's only, like, 2 of them sitting there. I feel like a parent or something are, like, looking at that, and they're both sitting there trying to say it wasn't them. Well, I know it was one of you. The situation's not great. Not looking good for me. Only thing I can hope for is I'm trying to, like, build a relationship with McKenna and John. And I think that might be working because my name was definitely on on the table today. And I think if my attempt at a relationship with them wasn't working, then I think it would have been me tonight.
Denny's in trouble, potentially. Denny might have a shot at slipping through, but Karen and Joe are in trouble because Christian's going to flip. They're going to vote out Joe. One thing I can think of is if I can get through this first twist, get to a merge or a swap of any kind, and Denny and I get back together again, nobody will see that she and I have been voting together. Because that was one of the things Denny and I talked about, is that, you know, they're going to see us voting together, so they're going to know we're a pair. But not if we're on different tribes, they won't.
So yesterday was the first immunity challenge, and the Nakota tribe took it home. Thank goodness. I'm glad it didn't cost us the victory, but if we had lost that puzzle, I think I would be going home.
I'm really relieved that we crushed it in the challenge last night. It gives us some time to just establish relationships with people on the Russell Hantz side. Initial reactions, just kind of gut feelings. I really like Logan, Carrie, and Rob. But at the same time, I would vote any one of those 3 out before I would vote out a specialist person.
So today, Morgan, Frank, and I kind of solidified a power core to our group that's going to be moving forward here for the time being. It's a group that I feel comfortable with. I also feel comfortable with Jeremy and Annabelle, but I don't think Frank does. So either way, for Morgan and I, we can swing with either group. But Frank seems to like that we all kind of think the same in the game, which is great for now. But that's going to change when if we all make the individual portion of the game, that will change, because can't have the same people thinking the same way all the time. I will work with whoever right now because I do like all the people on my tribe, but I really want the specialists to get to the merge in the majority. So I'm really hoping that the 5 of us and Logan and Carrie hopefully can get to the merge, and then we can hopefully join back with the other specialists, or if they're not there, or if the issues with them occur, then we can keep working with Logan and Carrie. But
in your first look at the new Miami tribe, Joe voted out at the last tribal council.
Wow.
Joe.
All right, are you guys ready to get to today's immunity challenge?
Yes.
Challenge. You're going to play Survivor style flip cup. As a team, you will race to flip 1 cup each. First tribe to finish wins the round, forcing someone from the losing tribe to be removed from the game. Last tribe with players remaining wins immunity. Losing tribe tribal council, where the second person will be voted out of the game. I'll give you a moment to strategize and we will get started. For immunity, survivors ready, go!
Struggles early.
I'm struggling.
Frank.
Corey.
Come on, Ben.
McKenna.
Come on, McKenna, you got this.
McKenna flipping.
Got it.
Round 5. Round 6, survivors ready, go!
Andrew.
Bam.
McKenna.
Go!
God.
Come on, John, buddy.
Aaron.
Ben.
Jeremy.
Hook.
Rob. Andrew.
Morgan.
Miami wins round 6. Survivors ready, go!
Andrew.
Bam.
Frank.
McKenna.
Jeremy.
Rob.
Phil!
Morgan.
John.
Morgan.
Aaron.
John, redo it.
Redo it? Yeah.
Yeah, redo it, John.
Aaron. Frank.
Ben.
Hook. Harry.
Dakota.
Andrew.
Survivors ready, go!
Bam.
Aaron.
Ben.
Jeremy.
Rob.
Morgan.
Hook. Oh. Aaron.
Ben.
Frank.
Jeremy.
Done.
Dakota. Finish the round.
Let's go.
Survivors ready, go!
Bam.
Frank.
Phil.
Aaron.
Rob.
Hook!
Bam.
Frank.
Phil. Done.
Aaron. Let's go, baby.
Wins the round.
Survivors ready, go!
Karen.
Phil.
Karen.
Sam. Phil.
Karen.
Rob.
Morgan.
Sam.
Karen.
Jeremy.
Done.
McKenna, go. Wins the round.
Woo!
Survivors ready. Go.
Sam.
One.
Two.
Two.
Three.
Three.
Rob.
Four.
Morgan.
Sam.
Five.
Six.
Six.
Seven.
Seven.
Eight.
Eight.
Yes.
Dakota! Great community!
Yes, sir! Let's go!
Hey, Karen, good thing they didn't give you the win.
I'm talking about.
Let's go! Good job, Dakota!
Awesome. You guys rocked it. That was a great challenge.
I love alcoholics. Love them.
I've never been so happy to have alcoholics on my tribe.
Cheers.
My tribal council tomorrow, where the second member of your tribe will be voted out.
So we won the immunity challenge last night. It made me very, very happy. We avoided tribal council for the second time in a row. But what didn't make me happy is that my buddy Joe was eliminated from the game. I was furious. And if I had to guess, I think it was that little freaking snake Christian, the little kid. He just rubs me the wrong way. I don't like him. And I really don't like him now that I am almost positive he was the one that flipped and eliminated Joe.
We had flip cup battle, and it came down to Karen versus 5 people on our team, and they did amazing. I was so impressed. I would have definitely cracked under that pressure with the flip cup. I gotta calm down for these challenges. I feel myself getting so nervous, and we've had 2 of them now, and I feel like it's not gonna get any easier for me, but you know, the farther it gets into the game, the more high stakes the challenges will be. So I'm hoping I can kind of keep my nerves calm going forward and just try and focus on the task at hand and not worry too much about the stakes.
So we just finished our second challenge, and Dakota came out on top again. Had a shaky middle there for a little bit, but once we found our rhythm with our flip cup team, we were unstoppable. And since we got another win, you know what that means. Celebratory whiskey. And who knew that this band geek could play a mean game of flip cup?
I felt like real good going into this the challenge, and I feel kind of responsible. I'm not gonna lie. I was hyping up my tribe. I was hyping up myself about being good at flip cup, and we just couldn't get it done. And I don't know. I know. Like it was a team challenge, not an individual challenge. But I can't help but feel that I was sort of responsible for losing. I should have done better than I did.
It's my understanding that Christian will be the one going home. I am a little concerned, however, because Mikey made a critical error last night. Maybe this is why people don't play with him. I don't know.
So after losing another challenge tonight, we sit down as a tribe in a Zoom meeting. We're just talking about everything. Andrew, Phil decide to sign off early. And Pook goes ahead and says, "Hey, Karen, Ben, and Christian, Andrew's the vote tomorrow." Completely missing Denny. Completely just throwing her under the bus. So now we have to do a bunch of damage control, hope that no one else other than the 2 of us heard it, and that Karen, Ben, and Christian don't expect that Denny's the one who flipped on Joe. So we're gonna have to move forward and see what we can do about that. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us.
Dude, what the hell? He didn't say my name. He did not say my name because he was already including me with the specialist group. If Karen, Christian, or Ben caught on to that at all, that could be very bad for me. They would know that I was the one who flipped. So I gotta hope they weren't paying attention.
4 people in my alliance voted for Mikey Reeves in the last tribal. Now we are all going to trust Mikey Reeves and hope that Christian actually is the target like he says.
Tonight we are going into this tribal, and I think it's set in stone. We got all 5 of us specialists. We're going to put our votes on Christian. Denny and Karen throw their votes on Ben, just in case Christian wants to play games and pull out an idol. I don't think he has it, but in case, then Ben will be going. Christian, we are telling him that it is Andrew. Andrew is completely okay with it because he knows what happened with the first vote, so that's all good.
Pook did tell me last night that votes were coming my way and that Christian, Karen, and Ben all think that it's me going home. So I am getting votes. I'm pretty sure I'm getting votes. And you know what? I'm gonna remain calm because you know what? Like, I know what my alliance is doing, I'm pretty confident that it's not gonna be me. And if I do start freaking out because my name is out there and that I will be getting votes, like, that's not gonna do me any good. That's just going to freak out my alliance, and then they're not gonna want me around. So I just gotta remain calm, and they'll see that I'm chill.
This vote almost seems too easy, but even if Christian has an idol, well, then it's Ben that's going home. And, and even if the TRHS people do try to pull something with the idol, I don't think that there's much that they can do unless Karen and Denny are tricking us. And we know Denny's with us as she was a secret agent on the last vote in a way. Because now everybody thought that was Christian that voted for Joe, but it was really Denny. And now once Christian is gone, that secret will completely go away.
I feel like it shouldn't be me tonight. I talked to McKenna for a while today, and that seemed to go really well. I definitely see her as someone I could move forward with in this game. So I also talked to John a lot, and it seems like this relationship is real. So hopefully that works out well for everybody involved and that they're being real. I guess I don't see what their motivation would be to waste all that time talking to me if they're just planning on voting me out tonight. But
I thought we had it in the bag. I was rocking it. Flip cup, flip cup, flip cup. I mean, I thought that I was going to be able to help bring it home for the team. Christian struggled, and he went out first, and Karen actually did great. She did wonderful. She brought us damn near to winning. I mean, we lost by a little bit, but, if we didn't have Karen, it could have went pretty bad. And I think this is going to bring us a little bit closer.
I also talked to Mikey last night after the challenge, and I feel like we had our first real conversation that wasn't both of us just lying to each other. So I feel pretty good about that, and I think that we can have a ceasefire for now and maybe move forward. I don't know how closely we'll ever work together, but we can stop the battle for now. And I'm okay with that. I hope the vote goes like I expect it to. The only thing is they want Denny and I to put the 2 votes on Ben, which I suspect maybe it's random, or maybe they just want to see if they can trust Denny and me. So I don't necessarily want to do that, but it's fine. I'll do it. And it's probably fairly easy to cover up as well.
I realized that I have been playing the game a little too rough again. My number one ally, John, brought it to my attention that I might be playing a little too hard right now. And I am becoming like the so-called leader of the tribe, and it's painting a target on my back. I mean, granted, I already had a target on my back. We all know this. But I think it's time for me to slow my roll, step back, and give a lot less information to people. Because I have been feeling like I need to go, push, and make sure that everybody knows I'm solid with them. You know, because coming into this game, already with your back against the wall, you think that you gotta do whatever you gotta do to stay in. And since I am really playing this game a lot more honest and straightforward than last time, that's what I think I should do. But once John told me that, he brought it to my attention. And I think that I need to slow down a little bit. So make it through tonight, move on. Hopefully we don't get that tribe swap. We all think it's coming. And let's move forward and let's try to get this win, baby.
Ben, obviously we came into tribal council last time, 5 TRHS versus 5 specialists, and the vote came out to be 6-4. So obviously someone flipped. Was there any discussion about that?
There was. I guess I could get into it a little bit. Yeah, that there was discussion. Yeah, whether it who flipped. We had speculation whether it be Karen or Christian. We ultimately didn't really come to a clear solution. It was he said, she said kind of thing. So I put faith in the people that I want to put faith in, and I'm just going to go from there. That's all I can do.
So McKenna, based on the last vote, in your mind, is there a line that's drawn in the sand?
No, not necessarily. I think the last I knew we were going to rock, so obviously someone flipped, but we wanted to get someone out who was being an aggressor and not unifying the tribe. So I feel like now we can go forward in some form of unity with not having just a line drawn in the sand of TRHS versus specialists.
John, what's the talk on idols and advantages? Are people communicating about that? Do you guys even think that there's idols or advantages this season? What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think many of us have spent several sleepless hours trying to figure out if there were any in the rules that were sent. And yeah, there's always speculation about advantages and idols, because if you don't take them into consideration, you could be on the receiving end of one of them, and no one wants that.
So let's talk about the challenge a little bit. Karen, your track record in tribe challenges is, pretty low. Why do you think that is?
I have no idea, but I don't feel like it's my fault. I feel like I'm fairly average. I guess I have bad luck. I don't know. It's everybody's trying their best, so I just always seem to be with the group that falls short. But
so Andrew, in your mind, what does the tribe need to do to start winning these challenges?
We just need to be unified. That's what it comes down to. I think unity will really, if we really come together as a tribe and, get on the same mindset in these challenges, I think we could really start winning these.
Christian, explain to me kind of what the morale is on the tribe right now. You guys lose the first 2 challenges. How's everyone feeling? What's the dynamic of the group?
Yesterday, after the challenge, we all actually had a call, and we were talking about, how much it sucked that we lost, because I think that all of us, have just from these 2 challenges alone actually grew a strong bond from what we had from day 1, and it sucks. It just sucks. It always sucks when you go to tribal, but back to back, it makes it double worse. I think we're all just ready to get out there and actually kick some ass. You know what I'm trying to say?
Pook, do you think this tribe needs to designate someone as a leader just to get everyone on the same page for these challenges?
I don't think we necessarily need a leader. I think everybody has those leadership qualities in them, and that's kind of why the first vote went the way it did, because someone was trying to lead a little too much. And we're a cohesive tribe. We're a unit that needs to work together and put all of our best skills to use whenever we need them. So I think that that's what we need to do moving forward. Having a leader might not be so, I don't know, it might not be the right direction to go, because obviously we need a little bit more unity, and we need to work together more. We're this close to beating those people in every challenge, so we're just on the verge of doing it.
With that, it is time to vote.
All right, so my vote tonight is for Andrew. I want to say my vote is for the sole purpose of I haven't heard him talk at all. I just haven't heard. I've got maybe 1-2 messages from him. Nothing really going on there. And if we want to be unified, we gotta talk as a tribe, in my opinion.
Dude, listen, if you're gonna take a shot at me, you best not miss.
You gotta say more than a dozen words to people. Otherwise, your name ends up here.
Christian better be going home tonight, but gotta throw a vote on Ben in the case of the idol.
All right, I'll go get the votes.
I love it when he gets up and walks to go get him.
All right. If anybody has a hidden immune idol and you want to play it, now would be the time to do so. All right, once votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out, be asked to leave the Zoom call immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Christian. Andrew. That's 1 vote, Christian. 1 vote, Andrew. Ben. It's 1 vote, Christian. 1 vote, Andrew. 1 vote, Ben. Ben. That's 2 votes, Ben. 1 vote, Christian. 1 vote, Andrew. Christian. We're tied. 2 votes, Christian. 2 votes, Ben. 1 vote, Andrew. Christian. It's 3 votes, Christian. 2 votes, Ben. Christian. That's 4 votes, Christian. 2 votes, Ben. Second person vote out of Survivor TRHS versus Specialists. Christian. Christian, the tribe has spoken.
Voted out second. Better than first, I guess. But they made a mistake. But obviously it is what it is. I know they're going specialist strong on the tribe, so it sucks. I don't know why someone would flip on the first tribal council. If we had numbers, we'd be in a great position, but I think it was Karen, and I think Karen's gonna eventually run the game. So kudos to her, though.